Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Day 3 of our Spooktober games. Oh man, that moment when you almost inhale and swallow at the same time, but you catch yourself. This is very true, Casey. Staying busy keeps you out of trouble. Exactly. But man, oh man, you guys. These last couple of days, Soul and I have been talking a lot about what it looks like to make room for God. And hold on one second. And there we go. Sorry, I could feel that tickle there, and I'm like, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Anyways, we've been talking a lot about what it means to make room for God, and how I have always applauded those who have been able to, they wake up early, their knees hit the floor, and they're praying, or they've got their feet hit the floor, they've got their Bible in hand, and they're reading. I have never been one of those people. Never, ever. My usual morning routine has been wake up, turn off my alarm, get dressed, go downstairs, make my caffeinated protein shake, head back upstairs, brush my teeth and hair, grab my lunch, hit the road for work. All of that between 4:45 and 5:20. So let's see. 4:45 to 5, 15 minutes. Basically about 45-ish minutes? All of that in less than an hour. And so, for me, before, especially when I am so tired in the morning, it's been one of those things where I'm just like, for me, I want to be able to give God my best, and my best isn't first thing when I wake up. My best is waiting until I get to work. I've had time for the caffeine to start flowing, and I can give him more. I can focus more. I can focus better. You know what I mean? And Soul had made a really good point in our, as she put it, a good discussion. I would say great discussion, because man, has it been convicting. Hold on. Grabbing my Bible, because I've got some verses to share later. But for her, she sees making time in the morning and what that looks like differently than I do. And so for her, it's wake up, feed the cat, and while she's getting dressed, while she's eating, while she's doing her normal morning routine, worship music, prayer time. And I had seen it more like, I had seen that time with God just from other times, like talking about it with people. Okay, why is it still saying I have an account alert? Anyways, hold on. Back on track. I had seen it more as not necessarily a checklist, but as something that you set aside time to do on its own, not necessarily in conjunction with other tasks that you do in the morning. And so the conversations with Soul have been very eye-opening to me in giving me that idea of it doesn't have to be like first thing you wake up, your feet hit the floor, turn on that worship music. It can be you wake up, you get dressed, you go downstairs. While you're making your protein shake, you've got your worship music on. While you're drinking your protein shake, you've got music on. While you're brushing your teeth, driving to work, you've got worship music or a podcast playing. And they can go hand in hand. How's it going, dreamer? You wake up and pray and drink lemon squeeze. Hold on. And make hot coffee with your mom. Nice! Do you add any creamers to your coffee? And so, how's it going, dreamer? You're in the dots. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I may need to fix that a little bit more. I thought I had fixed it where it wasn't in the dots. But oh well, it looks fine. It looks fine. And so this morning, I was like, wait, is there some... Oh, how's it going, West? Hey, Torstein. You just have one creamer in your coffee. Nice. Yeah, you're trying to spook me out there, West, and I'm here for it. It fits the theme we got going. And so this morning, while I had my protein shake, while I was making my protein shake, I popped my earbuds in. I did think about it for a second. And then had some worship music playing. And it was amazing. It was really good just listening to it. I don't know that it necessarily, I didn't necessarily notice much of a difference, but it was only day one. And so for me, I'm like, okay, I've got to give it a few days to make this habit, make sure my mind is in the right place. I was probably a little more tired, so there's probably not going to be as big and noticeable of a change. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. I'm doing well. How are you, Torstein? It's the night before Milton makes touchdown. It's going to downgrade to Cat 3 tomorrow, and Cat 1 by the end of the day. Find yourself falling back into the 90s popular Christian music lately? Lots of Chapman and the OG Newsboys. Yes! I actually got to interview Peter Furler at one point, and that was amazing! Yeah, long time no see. I love the OG Newsboys. But when I got to work, I've been going through a study on James, written by Erica Wiggenhorn, and it's called Am I Doing This Right? There we go. Typing that in for you. And today, what she does is she takes just little snippets of verses. Well, not snippets of verses, but like little handfuls of verses. And has you look at them. And so, let's see, today's was... James 4:13 through 15. Come now, you who say, today or tomorrow we will travel to such and such a city, and spend a year there, and do business, and make a profit. Yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring, what your life will be, for you are like vapor that appears for a little while, and then vanishes. Instead, you should say, if the Lord wills, we will live and do this or that. And she tied it back to... I'm in CSB, the Christian Standard Version. Oh, no worries, West. And she tied it back to the Sermon on the Mount, Matthew... Let's see... Matthew 6:19 through 21. Don't store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust destroys, and where thieves don't break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. And the basic gist of the lesson today was, how are you spending your time? Are you putting more effort into things that are more of earthly value? Or are you putting more effort into things of eternal value? And how we should be focusing on the eternal value. We should be focusing on storing up those treasures in heaven and spending our time in such a way that will have that, I will have that, eternal reward. It will have a more lasting impact, because we can't take things from earth to heaven. The clothes that we wear, the things that we have, I'm not going to be able to take my Switch or my computer or my DVDs or my books with me to heaven. But am I using my time? Are you using your time to have that eternal impact? Are you using that time, and am I using that time to invest in things that are of eternal value? And what does that look like to have, to invest in things of eternal value? It's pouring into those gospel conversations. It's having the door open for those conversations. It's having that prayer time set aside. It's reading your Bible. It's praying. It's worship music. It's being there for that friend. All of that is going to have eternal value over things like, oh, work was too busy and I didn't make time first thing in the morning because I was tired. And so because I didn't make that time at all during the day, and I was too tired by the time I got home because of the long day at work, that's investing more in earthly treasures. That's investing in, I just need to get to work. It's, where do your priorities lie? And so I've had to really work on this last couple of days that shift. That shift of, man, like, how am I spending my downtime? Am I having those fruitful conversations? Am I making time during the day? How am I starting my day? I will say I did notice that I had a bit more energy today than normal. Not exactly a totally noticeable, like I wouldn't necessarily say I was like, oh man, I was like bouncing off the walls. But there was an ever so slight change in that. And even somewhat a mindset. I could tell there was a little bit more of a mindset change by the end of the day too. Thinking back, I was kind of like, oh, you know what? There are times where it felt like I was forcing it versus actually wanting to do it. And now this is me wanting to do it. This is me wanting to make that time. Having that time and taking advantage of the time that I do have. Alrighty, sounds good, Casey. doesn't have to be a noticeable change. Honestly, it's when you don't spend your mornings with Jesus that you notice the difference later. For you, metaphorically leaving the door open is best practice. It's a lot easier for you to think about the eternal first if you make that your focus at the start of the day rather than later. And thinking about it, it makes sense. Because for me, I was coming from this perspective of, oh man, I just don't want to give God half. I don't want to give, you know, in Genesis, that story, or the offerings of Cain and Abel, I didn't want to give him a Cain offering. I wanted to be able to give him an Abel offering. And I had always felt that first thing in the morning, exactly, don't want to bring Cain's offering. And so for me, I've had to have this mindset change of what I thought I could bring, I can bring more. It just looks different than I thought it did. It can be just as simple as listening to worship music in the car, on your way to work, singing along. It can be, like, to me, I'm like, okay, I felt it had to be that, not necessarily deep Bible study, but it had to be, I felt like it had to be some form of study. That it had to be like, you open up your Bible to a verse and you think about that verse. And I'm like, my brain is not ready for that first thing in the morning. And so I'm like, okay, well, what can I give? And so that was when, while Sol and I were discussing it, she brought up, I just listen to worship music in the morning. When I'm a little more awake, I bring up this app that gives me a verse to think about. Then later in the day, when I'm a little more awake, I can do my Write the Word. And it's making that time throughout the day. That's what makes you give the Abel offering over the Cain offering. The Cain offering is half-hearted. The Cain offering is you at your, you know what I mean? The Abel offering is you giving the best of you. That's what God deserves. And that Abel offering looks different for everybody. And so I just want to encourage you guys, as you're starting off your day, what are you listening to first thing in the morning? Are you like I was, even just yesterday, and just watching a random YouTube video while you get dressed? Are you scrolling through Facebook? Are you doing your Wordle? Are you doing emails? Are you, what exactly are you doing first thing in the morning? If your first thing that you do in the morning has something to do with social media, YouTube, anything like that, find a way to make that a time for God. That is a very good point. It may not be when you're at your overall best, but it's the best I can do some mornings, and there's a difference between that and willfully holding something back from Him. And I hadn't seen that as necessarily holding back. But I had kind of, as I explained to Soul, I had kind of thought of it as, have you ever been hanging out with a friend and it gets really late at night, you're both exhausted, not that God tires because he doesn't, and you're like, oh man, we're talking at each other rather than to each other. This is not productive. You're not hearing me. I'm not hearing you. Let's table this until we're both more awake. Or when it's first thing in the morning and your mom is trying to tell you something, or your dad or your grandma, your aunt, your uncle, your whoever you live with is trying to tell you something, and you're like, dude, that is like a second cup of coffee conversation. You know what I mean? Like, to me, I felt that I wasn't necessarily holding something back, but that I wanted to give him better. You know, like I didn't want to be that friend that was like, I was kind of being that person that's like, oh, it's 11 o'clock at night, it's midnight, I'm exhausted, try me again in the morning after I've had a cup of coffee. You know? Or, hey God, that's like a second cup of coffee conversation, and I don't want you to have to repeat yourself later, so you know what I mean? Oh yeah, and you're totally fine, Soul. You're totally fine. You're totally fine. And for me, it was amazing hearing your perspective on it. Hearing your thoughts on how your thought process in regards to all of this works. Your mindset on all of it was very eye-opening and convicting for me. And then reading those verses in James and Matthew, I'm like, okay, how am I spending my time? Well, first thing in the morning, I'm listening to a YouTube video because I'm thinking, okay, I'm too early, too early morning brain for much of anything else, you know? You have to remember to actually read the scripture. Otherwise, the shape gets pressed into a shape to make a pressed shape. Ooh. So, if you don't remember to actually read it, this shape, and here's the presser, and now all you are is just this thing that's pressed? Is that kind of what that is? Hey, Shorty, how's it going? How's your Awana year going? But you're so right, Dreamer, that we have to remember to actually read. We can't just be glossing over it. We need to be thinking about, what is this saying? How does it apply to me? And I get it. There are books in the Bible that I'm like, how in the world does this ever apply to me? So far so good, but you might have to cancel Friday. What's going on? Oh, because of the hurricane. Is your church doing okay? Like, there have been scriptures that I have looked at, like in Numbers and, Leviticus and stuff like that. I'm like, how is this ever going to apply to me? Why do I need to know that there were like 30,000 troops in the tribe of Judah? You know what I mean? Like, how does that apply to me today? And it might not, but there's a reason that it's in there. Exactly. Paying attention to what you read and finding a way to apply it. Because in James 1, I think it's 22 through 24. Let me pull my Bible back up here. Not going to be a good situation for the West Coast. I haven't heard anything about that. What's coming to the West Coast? James 1, 22 through 25. But be doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves. Because if anyone is a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like someone looking at his own face in a mirror. For he looks at himself, goes away, and immediately forgets what kind of person he was. But the one who looks intently into the perfect law of freedom and perseveres in it, and is not a forgetful hearer, but a doer who works, this person will be blessed in what he does. Oh, west coast of Florida. Gotcha. Yeah, I heard that Milton is coming. And my notes on this say, those who fail to do the word, who are hearers only, are guilty of a dangerous and potentially fatal self-delusion. If the gospel, by nature, contains both saving power and summons to obedience, those who disobey have not truly embraced the gospel. Thus, people who only hear the word are deceiving yourselves. You did. Oh, okay. Well, I'm definitely praying for your safety, Shorty. Definitely praying for your guys' safety. You were going to say Bible in a Year plan is all going well, and then I hit Leviticus and Numbers, right? And I'm like, I've been there. I have tried to read through the whole Bible in a year, and I'm like, oh, about Milton. Gotcha. But essentially what James is saying here is it's easy to hear and say, hey, that sounds good. That sounds like what I believe. But you have to apply it. It has to go from here to here. That's how we become both a hearer and a doer. We hear it, we say, how does this apply to me? What can I learn from this? And then we apply it. That's how we become a hearer and a doer. Vickless is further west and south than you, so he's likely to get it a bit worse. Gotcha. Well, definitely praying for safety for all of our friends and family over on the East Coast. And you know what? This is a great time to go ahead and do that. That is perfect timing. Oh, Lord, thank you so much for your word. Help us, Lord, to be hearers and doers. Help us to hear what it is that you want to say to us and apply it. Let us not be content with just sitting back, trying to coast through life, but let us be doers. Lord, I pray for the people on the East Coast in Florida, in South Carolina, North Carolina, and I think I heard it was going towards Tennessee. I ask that you just be with everybody that's being affected by these hurricanes, Lord. I ask that you protect them, that you prepare them and get them to safety. Let them be able to evacuate and get out. Let families not be torn apart. Let relief efforts be able to make it in, Lord. I ask that you be with each and every one of us tonight, and let us just have a fun time of fellowship. Be with us in a new and mighty way today, Lord. I ask that you be with Soul and her driving, and help her as she prepares for midterms to remember everything that she's learned. As she drives, help her to be more confident and let that anxiety dwindle to a safe zone, Lord. Be with her dad and keep him healthy, and let there be better communication and respect for boundaries between the two of them, Lord. I ask that you be with Dreamer as he's doing this job aid thing, that as he walks through this, that you provide the right job for him. I ask that you be with STL as he has moved and is settling in, that you be with him and his wife and in-laws as they unpack. I ask that you be with Lotu and her partner push, that you give her, if it be your will for her to make partner, the numbers that she needs. Help her as she and her family are getting ready to move, that you be with them and let this transition go smoothly. Be with Phelan and STL and their headaches, Lord. Rid them of headaches and migraines. I ask that you be with Kitty and Dusty and their stress levels. Be with Amethyst and her job, Lord. Help her as she is adjusting to this newer job, and help her with the clients at her first job, Lord. Help her to find her worth in you. Help be with Kishu and help her life to just settle down, and help her with her unspokens. Be with Spark and heal her tailbone. Be with Lady Foes and Adifoes and sweet little baby foes. Let baby foes grow strong and healthy. And I ask that you just be with everything going on in their lives, Lord. Be with, let's see, there was somebody else. Lord, you know who it is. Be with Beowulf as he works this week. Help him be a light for you there and keep him close to you. Be with Zyro. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the miracles you have been working in his life, Lord. Help him and his family through this time of transition. And I ask, Lord, that you be with DLC and help us know when it's the right time to come back. Lord, if there's anybody here who doesn't know you, put people in their lives, whether it's me, whether it's somebody in chat, whether it's somebody IRL, who can be that light and bring them to you, Lord. Use me, use this channel, use this community for you, Lord. Let us have a fun time, Lord. And in your name I pray. Amen. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, good. I thought I'd forgotten something. I hadn't. Oh, you're lurking late at foes. Playing Magic the Gathering with a friend. Sweet. Are you winning? I would say I've probably read more of the New Testament, but I have read quite a bit of the Old as well. Alrighty, sounds good. Have a fantastic stream, Shorty and Vickless. Tell Vickless I said hi and I'm praying for him. Alrighty, we are loading up the game. Whoa. Hello. Right in my ears. Let me go ahead and change the category here. We're playing some BioShock Remastered, because it is Spooktober. Alright. To the game screen. Let's hope it works. Yes! We did it! Alright. Let's continue. Alright, you guys. Oh, we're playing some and then ad. Oh no! Let me know when you're back from ads. Uh-oh. Where are they? I know they're here somewhere. They're around somewhere. Oh, I am not going anywhere near that. That looks like... Oh, good. We're playing some BioShock Remastered. We're trying to find where we're supposed to be. And where we're supposed to be is back this way. Yeah, it's Spooktober, so we're playing just a little bit of spooky games. Uh-oh. I'm out of... Alright, fine. Let's erase.
Throw objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
Hold left click to grab objects, release to throw, or V to drop. Hold to catch or hold to catch them. Okay. Right? It's not a nice looking dentist office. Right? Don't you mean mutate? Oh, got him! Hi! Hey there, Starlina! How you holding up? Alright, so we're able to... Right? Yow! We're... I was not expecting him to be there. Okay, so we're gonna go straight and then this way? Do we go back downstairs? We go back downstairs? Are you kidding? Okay, I am having the... Okay. Trying to not apply my one-liner about laughing to death because I'm pretty sure that's what happened, right? What is your one-liner about laughing to death? I would be very curious to hear it. Okay. Where exactly? Ah, here we go. You simply say goodbye, lungs. I love it. Where?
You know the problem's not in your hair, it's in your genes. Hey, I don't go in for all that splicing stuff. My buddy says it's not safe. Shows you what your buddy knows. Open to Genetic Horizons for a trial of fresh hair.
Nope, I'm not going there. Nope.
But it's 100%
Okay, there they are.
and 100% safe. Maybe it's time to fresh hair.
Huh? Really? Okay, where... Oh, right! Oh, ow! That hurt. That hurt. Okay. Come on. Surely you can see me right here. Huh? There we go. Oh, I did it right! I'm doing it right! I'm attempting to. I don't know that I'm necessarily succeeding. Okay.
I just want to bind your wounds.
Yeah, sure. Sure. We'll go with... We'll go... Oh, did I get him? Did I get him?
What? You're infecting everything!
I think I did. Did I? Or are they getting behind the door before I even have a chance?
You're crawling with disease! Who's that? You're infecting everything!
I'm pretty sure they are.
Halt! Disease! You're disease!
Okay.
I don't want to. Quick, someone out!
Ah. There. Come on. Come on. He is literally just standing there.
You're crawling! You're sick!
Come on. I'm pretty sure these guys are spawning.
Keep away from my patients!
Because I'm getting them. I'm pretty sure I'm getting them. And now the question is... how does one get upstairs? Alrighty, Dreamer, enjoy your lurk. Let me know how it goes. You're pretty sure they're spawning? That's my thought too, because there's way too many of them. But I'm also not seeing any other way. Let's see, there's vending machines. Oh.
This was just the wind. Was it a dream? I like the press.
Can I? Can I just, like, incinerate the door? Oh.
It's a standard procedure.
All right.
Are you there? The nurse doesn't like it, but I do.
There we go. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure how I would say it's going.
I've got to go to wash my hands. They're filthy. Filthy. It's unsanitary.
'Cause I'm not sure where to go.
Flu season comes around. You're crawling with disease. Why, typical behavior for someone with your condition.
I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go here. Oh.
Disgusting.
Oh. Maybe?
He's gone, I guess. But I can still smell his What?
Where did it go? Nope.
They're running! Someone get them!
Huh.
How can I help you? You won't come to me.
So that's not it.
Nurse, clean this place up. Let's call it a day. I'm opening your
Oh, I don't have enough.
question my judgment.
Call it a little light, as simple savings will happily work out in a affordable payment plan.
Ah!
Potentially terminal.
There we go. Monies. Money dollars. Okay, here we go. we go. Okay, there we go. I think we made it. Okay.
What can I do with this one, Aphrodite? She won't stay still. I want to make them
Where is she?
turn out wrong.
Come on.
No. He's ugly. Ugly.
Oh. Okay. So that's not it. Here we go. Ha. Ha. Come on. Come on, dude. There. Got him! Got him! Okay. We've got the emergency access key.
It was time somebody took care of that.
Well,
Sure you get the key off, Diamond. Head back to
barely.
I'm working my way to the backside of Port Neptune myself. We'll get there soon enough.
I'm barely okay. I'm barely okay. We gotta open up the emergency access. Like, you know I'm not there, right? Alright, can I take you with me? Oh, really? I was not expecting those guys. Did I lose all my stuff? Please tell me I did not lose all my stuff. Okay, here we go. Up, 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 up. Around.
Welcome to Rapture, the world's fastest growing pilot joke.
Oh. What was that? Hey, how's it going, Dreamer? How was making time? What did you study? There's nothing I can do for that. Maybe? Or did I just make things worse? Read Psalms, Malachi, and Matthew. Tonight was the Last Supper. I love it. Were you reading, like a chapter from each? Let's take a look at I for inventory, maybe? Nope. Ad break starting soon. Come on. A chapter of Malachi, a section of a chapter from Matthew. Nice! That's super cool. Huh. What am I supposed to do? Do I not have? Do I need to make my way back down and recollect everything in order to live? Is that what needs to happen? Okay. Let's see here. Huh. Oh boy. There's the ads. Hard rock bed again. Here comes the second one. Oh! Welcome back! I am attempting to figure out what I need to do. Whoa. Okay. Alright, so let's save her. Let's save her. Oh, there we go. Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
I'll not have him hurt my little ones.
It's okay, lad. That's not a child. Not anymore, it ain't. Dr. Tenenbaum saw to that.
Bitte do not hurt her. Have you no
I'd have to
I have a heart.
the ghoul who cooked up them creatures in the first place. Took fine little girls and turned them into that, didn't you? Listen to me, boyo. You won't survive without the aid of those things are carrying. Are you prepared to trade your life, the lives of my wife and child, for Tenenbaum's little Frankenstein?
Here. There is another.
Okay.
Free them from their body
Okay. Okay.
to be worth your
Okay. Choose whether to rescue or harvest. Okay. Let's rescue. She's like, I don't want it! I don't want it! But don't worry, little one. You will. You'll be safe.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna need Okay. And then we'll apply the bandages. There we go.
Look like wee little girls, but looks don't make it so. You need all the Adam you can get to survive.
Yeah, but if I can help her along the way.
Other than gatherers, garden machines. Make sure you pick up a new plant or two. That's if the price ain't too dear to come.
Let's see. What do I want? What do I want? He said an armored shell, yeah? Okay, there we go. This is so true. That is so true, Starlina. I will definitely do my best. It'll definitely come. Oh boy.
You're ready now. It's time to take on one of them big daddies.
Oh no.
The only way to get the little sister and the Adam they carry.
Oh no, I'ma die, I'ma die, I'ma die, I'ma die, I'ma die.
You won't hear them coming, but it'll be there before you know it.
Flames. And I'm dead. Electro! Hello! Okay. Sing mode! We're in a sing mode! We're sort of in the middle of something Atlas. How are you able to throw these grenades at me? Thank you, Soul, for redeeming sing mode. I guess I just accidentally burned everything I could use. And now we gotta get to the computer. But I think it's upstairs. Here it is, here it is. He's a Hollywood character, able to fight while on a fire. We're going through the emergency access. Oh my, I have not rescued. Okay, let's go back then. See which ones we missed. Let's see which ones we missed. We've got a few minutes to go.
Is that I'm a star, not you?
Shine bright, shine far, oh, be a star. Been a long time since I heard that song. Oh. Oh. I don't know how best to fight him. He seems like he's out of his mind. Way overpowered. Way OP. Oh, that's where you are. Oh no! What's happening here? No, 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 no. Give me back my lights. Give me back my light. Thank you. Now where's that little girl? Where is she? There we go. 5 minutes. Whoa, hello.
It's my stuff.
Ah, great. Okay. Good. Okay. I think we're okay? Yep, missing a girl and a big guy. But the... Alright.
Look, Mr. Bubbles.
What is the greatest lie ever created?
Mr. Bubbles.
Vicious obscenity perpetrated on mankind.
Somehow I'm not trusting anybody named Mr. Bubbles. Oh, I don't like this. Thank you, Electro!
Mr. Bubbles. Please, get up.
Where are you, little girl? Alright, we're rescuing you. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You are welcome. Haha, now you I did not suspect. Right? She's probably got PTSD now. What you doing? How? Excuse me. Okay. So now... Right? Modern game glitches. You gotta love them. Okay, so now... Down this way... Nope, not in there. Where were you? Your favorite one is Xenomorph walking on two legs past you, paying no mind, right? I have yet to see that one, but that sounds hysterical. Alright, so that's not the right way. Alright, so that's already been searched. Let's apply the bandages. Ooh, I'll pick up some pistol rounds. Wow, he sent me far. Wow, he sent me far. Nothing's happening. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. You're fine. Everything's fine. Okay? Everything's fine. Right? Where is the kid? That is a good question. Okay, so here's the medical pavilion. Okay, so now I'm backtracking too far. And I've got 15 minutes before I need to wrap up. So... I need to find my way back. Was it through Eternal Flame? No, that's where I just came from. I'm trying to find my way to where the exit is. Well, there kind of is. But I don't know where I'm at. Emergency access is that way.
Pull it a little light? At Surgical Savings, we'll happily work out an affordable payment plan for any major procedure.
Okay. So I am in surgery. The emergency access is beyond the foyer. I need to get all the way to the other side. I find it interesting that as soon as we enter the surgery area, we hear Rockabye Baby. Rockabye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. Alright, so we need to make our way a bit further down and over to the foyer.
Andrew Ryan asks you a simple question. Are you a man?
Actually, personally, I'm not a man. Okay, so across... That's... I haven't played Resident Evil, but I can imagine that's kind of spooky. Oh, I see why it's saying that's the emergency access. But I have yet... The map does not show me which room to go to that we went to bypass. I don't think it was Carol. I think we went this way. We already tried that way. Alright, let's try this way. In terms of your tolerance for horror, Resident Evil is a bit more spooky. Gotcha. Thanks for the heads up. Crazy virus born of evil corporate greed. You become your passion. Icky, icky goo. The girl that can control your mind, you're set. Oh boy. Okay. Well, nothing that way. I don't think. And that's only part 8 of the standalone? Goodness me. Where is the area that I'm looking for? Okay. I do not like that. I do not like this at all.
Sometimes I forget.
Likely more than just my lamp would be yeeted across the room. I would fear for my... You would fear for my monitor. Oh no, it's that spooky. Where is it? Alrighty, sounds good, Dreamer. You have a good one. Here, quit throwing your grenades at me. Quit throwing your grenades at me. God bless you too. Is this Eternal Flame? Yeah, that's Eternal Flame. Alright, I've got just a few minutes left in which to find this place. We have to find... Resident Evil 4 is a classic, though. Unfortunately, I don't think you'd be able to talk me into that one. It definitely seems... It definitely just sounds creepy. There. Okay. I don't think it's this way. No, it's not that way, I don't think. All the big daddies! I'ma die, I'ma die, I'ma die, I'ma die, I'ma die! He is coming after me, I can hear those footsteps. Ergo, I'ma die! Dumb ways to die. Donna, find some ways to die. Dumb ways to die. Donna, find some ways to die. Yay! We did it. We died. Maybe now we'll be able to find our way where we need to be. Right? It just sounds spooky. You, sir, get away from me. Alrighty. Well, let's see if I can make it without, Come on, I've gotta find my way.
I promise to do
I've gotta find my way. Oh, it's not gonna get me. Okay. That's fine then. As long as it doesn't get me. As long as I don't get got, we're good.
What is the greatest lie?
Huh. Was it in the surgery bay?
What's the matter, Frank?
It's this thinning here, Jim. Every day there's less and less.
No? Oh great, where's the door? There. Okay. Made it. Without triggering the alarm. That's where we saved the little girl. That's the water area we keep going into. You leave me alone.
The parasite needs three things: free markets.
Where do I go? But where do I go from here? He's on me, ringing in my ear. Can I burn him to death while I am waiting here? Oh. Ugh. Why can I not find my way back to where I need to be? It's already 8:02. Let's take a look at our map. Huh. The map is no help.
Never mind, girl. Think of the needs of
Why is the map no help to me, and why do I keep running into this guy? He's gonna see me. As long as you leave me alone, sir, we're good.
I don't care where she's gone. Hello?
You know what they do to vagrants in Rapture? They hang them. I'll send the boy out to give you a good thrashing.
Okay, so that's...
Yes? Darling, is that you? Yeah.
Bye. Where? No. Walk away, sir. Walk away. Walk away, sir. There's more where that came from. Can I really not burn him to death? Oh, I can. Oh, thank you. 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 just takes a lot of that. Why can I not? No matter where I go, I keep getting into the same spot. That's another Big Daddy.
Parasite has his eye on Rapture. Keep your
Hello, little tramp.
Oh,
A little
what?
lesson. Sorry. Clean it up. Clean it up. Ah!
There. Alright, let's check this cure-all place. Pretty sure that's the one. No. Some ways to die. Donna, find some ways to die. Some ways to die. Donna, find some ways to die. There. Okay, so that's not where I'm looking for. Yet again. My hormonal friend has been hormonal. Come on. Let me in. Aw, it's humorous. Well, I'm glad it's at least somewhat humorous. What have been, some of your more hormonal moments lately? You, sir, are going to leave me alone. Alright. You know what? Before we die again... Before we die again, we are gonna go ahead and quit to Windows because I get the feeling I need to look up a map and see where this extra thing is. Like that extra route down to the emergency access is, because I don't have an arrow, I got nothing. Aw, you cried for no reason to Adipose, and then when you had calmed down, he was being so sweet, you started crying again? Aw. That is so sweet. I love that he has been so stinking sweet to you. Not you, though, playing RuneScape. Part of me is considering ending Spooktober early. Or at least switching up the games, because I am not quite sure how I'm feeling about these. I'm gonna keep Collar X Malice. Collar X Malice for sure I am keeping. BioShock is getting just a little too frustrating map-wise. I'm not quite sure how I'm feeling about that one. But we're gonna give it another go. Color X Malice on Saturday. It's gonna be a thing. Because, you know, it's awesome. I love it. We're gonna think on it. We're gonna pray on it. We're gonna figure out where we're supposed to go from here because I am not sure. I am just not sure. But rest assured, we're keeping Color X Malice no matter what. You guys, you have a fantastic week. I love you guys. God loves you. Make time for God this week. You guys have a fantastic week. And I am going to see you guys on Saturday. Well, it's a little... I'm actually ending a little late. Because I wake up at 4:45. So I try to end at 8 so I can get a shower and everything and be in bed by about 8:30. That's not happening because I was trying so hard to figure that out. Let's see, is there anybody maybe that I want to raid? I know, right? I'm so old. I am so old. You're so welcome. Oh, yes. Vickless. Let's see. Let me... Dude, did Twitch... Okay. Why is Twitch not... Oh, probably under show more. There he is. I'm like, I thought for sure I was following him. Why am I not seeing him on my live? And then I found him. Alright, you guys. We're going to go ahead and raid Vickless. Looking under following. Scrolling down until I can see him. There he is. Let's go ahead and start the raid. You guys, if you are a sub, here is your raid message. If you are not subbed, here is your raid message. You guys have a fantastic week. I will see you Saturday. Always remember, God loves you. So do I. Happy Spooktober, everybody.